carteras. Tenemos ya a Nicolas Cremieux, responsable de bonos convertibles en Mirabaud Asset Management. Nicolas, thank you so much for being in Negocios Televisión. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Marta, for having me.
Nicolas, you say the short term is a dangerous strategy because investors tend to react emotionally to the oscillations of risky assets. What is your strategy then?
Well, you know, I'm not sure everyone is familiar with convertibles, but it's true that we are currently observing some kind of capitulation, unfortunately. But my point is to share with you why I think market conditions have never been so attractive since 20 years. Let me share with you 7 tailwinds that makes me optimistic that the future can be a great time for convertible bonds. The first one is that, and this is quite new, we are being paid to wait. You should know that 73% of convertible bonds currently are yielding positively. It's not something usual, especially when you think that the average yield to maturity hit a record negative level of minus 11.8% on February 15, 2021, when the asset class reached its peak performance. The second positive factor, I think, is that the asset class is very well suited currently to provide a good downside amortization in case of a sharp stock market decline, simply because the average delta, which is a measure of the equity sensitivity of the universe, is currently in the sweet spot at 45%, which is great to provide what most investors are looking at, which is convexity. The third reason why I'm very convinced that the resilience of the asset class should be effective from here relies on their current dislocation due to the lack of market participants. For instance, it's more often than not that convertibles trade at price below their bond value, which means that not only you are nicely paid to wait an equity rebound that may come or not, but you are also this option for free in some cases. And the bright side of that, which is my fourth tailwind, is that new deals, so from issuers in the primary market, are currently offered to the market at an average discount of 1.8% to their theoretical fair value this year. Because issuers want to make compromise to accept less favorable terms to ensure their deal launch successfully. You should know that the primary market is making currently a strong comeback. We see an average coupon above 3% from financially stronger and well-established companies, which tend to have lower credit risk. In other words, the market is currently renewed with characteristics that can enhance the overall risk-return profile of the asset class. And I believe this trend is here to stay because rates should stay high for longer, which should motivate issuers in search of cost saving to choose convertible bonds as a way of financing. And also, you should know that a rising tailwind has been that the company themselves are buying their convertible bond in the secondary market, usually at a premium to the current market price, which is a clear demonstration that the market is currently discounted to fair value. And we see also 2 other factors, I think, that makes us confident about their ability to behave very nicely going forward, is also the M&A theme. You know, our market is made of...
Nicolas, sorry to interrupt you, but I have to tell you that we don't have that much time left, almost 1-2 minutes at most. But I have to ask you one more question.
Of course.
Which weights should we have in our portfolios for convertible bonds, and which type of convertible bonds? Which sectors do you favor most?
Okay, so it's in my view, it's a very patrimonial asset class that should have between 5 to 10% allocation to let's say 40-60 portfolio. So taking 5% of each bucket, for instance, and in my view, currently there are a lot of bucket of value, mostly in the low delta names, which are yielding nicely, which would gain if recession fears increased, as interest rate will probably decline. And in that segment, you have a lot of convertibles that are mispriced, as I said previously, but also that could be tendered before maturity or the company being taken over. So those are very nice pickup compared to traditional fixed income. But I would like also to emphasize on the new issues again. A lot of attractive priced issuance will make the numbers greater again. I'm about convinced for that.
Nicolas Cremieux, responsable de bonos convertibles en Mirabaud Asset Management. We're running out of time, so I have to say goodbye to you. But thank you so much for being in Negocios Televisión. Nicolas, thanks.
Thank you.
Bueno, pues nos hablaba Nicolás de que es un buen momento